My people, hear my teaching. Listen to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth with a parable. I will utter hidden things, things from of old, things we have heard and known, things our ancestors have told us. We will not hide them from their descendants. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, His power, and the wonders He has done.
Let me tell you a story. I wonder how many times you've heard that phrase before. It brings me back to primary school assemblies where the principal would stand up after we sang a hymn and say, "Children, let me tell you a story." It reminds me of days spent in the village of Bestbrook with my granny, giving us wine gums and listening to stories of old. It reminds me of nights when I was a child and the bedtime storybooks came out and we got so excited. Stories are exciting, they're inviting. We share stories all the time. Some are good, some are bad. Stories connect us and include us. I wonder, has anybody ever told you the greatest story ever told? This story is greater than Harry Potter. It's greater than Cinderella. It's even greater than Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Because this story is true and life-changing. The Bible is God's story, and every page points towards the main character, Jesus Christ, the God-man who came down to earth, who put on skin, and whose heart beats like ours. The God of the Bible who walked among us, to live with us, to relate to us, to love us, and to die for us on a cross, all in order to save our wayward selves and bring us home, like a shepherd brings home a sheep. In the Bible, we find a collection of songs and poems called the Psalms. And in Psalm number 78, it reminds us that this most wondrous story in all of creation is available to us. It is written down for us. It has been shared with us. It is the greatest treasure the world affords. The writer of the Psalm urges us to listen to God's story, to know it in our hearts, to tell our people about it, and to keep on praising the storyteller, our Maker and Saviour. Dear friends, listen to God's truth. Bend your ears to what I tell you. I'm chewing on the morsel of a proverb. I'll let you in on the sweet old truths. Stories we heard from our ancestors, counsel we learned at our mother's knee. We're not keeping this to ourselves. We're passing it along from generation to generation. God's fame and fortune, the marvelous things He has done. So the next time somebody tells you a story, think about sharing the greatest story, the story that is real, the story that is true, the story that is life-changing for you and for your friend.